So you're here because you bought this hair growth thickening serum, or you actually losing hair, or you actually just interested in having thicker and maintaining your thicker, long and nice hair. Either if you're man, if you're woman, if you're child, or you're 80 years old, doesn't matter. Some people for different kind of reasons lose hair earlier or later in life. I noticed big gigantic hair loss when I had the COVID first time, and after second COVID I was like, okay, I need to start working on the serum for the hair growth. Yes, you guys been asking me about dermaroller. It works. I have amazing before and after pictures from my clients. I can put some of this over here, but you always ask me like, Jen, I need some serum for the hair, something to boost the dermaroller that will be really like maximize results for the dermaroller, because it takes just 2 seconds to apply serum after you finish dermaroller. Before I begin, I wanna actually show you how I do disinfect dermaroller. I have here oxygen, foam oxygen, which is in liquid form, which is better actually. This works better than alcohol. So in meanwhile, I'm gonna read about one case study that's been done on rosemary, which is the main ingredient in this hair growth serum. So I'm gonna keep this, gonna soak down a couple of minutes, and in meanwhile, I'm gonna be reading you a case study, non-paid, non-sponsored case study on rosemary. Now, why you wanna use rosemary instead of minoxidil, especially if you're a guy. If you're a guy and you're listening right now, listen, there is so much side effects with minoxidil. And yes, minoxidil works. Minoxidil works really well. And if you're young in your early 20s, you might want to try. It's fine. It's quite affordable. Go to drugstore, especially here in the United States, get minoxidil, and good luck with that. But if you're over 40 and you're considering to have your testosterone levels optimal and don't want your PP to go down and have issues with, you know, with the dysfunction down there, you might want to consider something that is more natural and does not have a side effect. So random study, 100 volunteers, patients with this condition were randomly, a condition is androgenetic alopecia, right? Is a loss of hair loss. We're randomly assigned to rosemary oil. So 50%, 50 people group in minoxidil and 50 people in rosemary oil group. So period of 6 months, researchers checks in with these patients every 3 months to compare and carefully observe the difference between the two groups. It has been noted that the scalp itching was more frequent in the minoxidil group. By the end of the research period, the patients have similar results in the terms of the hair growth. However, there were several side effects experienced by those that use minoxidil. So why rosemary is effective for the hair growth? Number one, enhances blood flow. Rosemary contains rosmarinic acid, is anti-inflammatory compound, boosts blood circulation to the scalp. Improved blood flow delivers vital nutrients and oxygen to the hair follicles, promoting stronger, healthier hair. Antioxidant protection. So rich in antioxidants, rosemary shields the hair follicles from damage caused by the free radicals, and then improves scalp health. Rosemary antimicrobial properties combat scalp infections and dandruffs, contributing to a healthier scalp. A well-maintained scalp fosters optimal hair growth and minimize hair risks. So this is right now, this is the baby. What I'm gonna do, actually, you can actually dermaroll and apply this, or you can apply this and dermaroll. Guys, with the skin, it does not matter. You apply serum before or after. The same like you dermaroll your skin, you apply after or before, doesn't really matter. What's better for you? I have done some research. I read one book on microneedling, acupuncture. The doctor was saying the better actually when you apply before, because kind of will make sense that you dermaroll in the serum, the product, but if you apply after, you still have those channels open, micropunctures, it's still okay. I will say maybe tinier, maybe 5 or 10% is better that you apply before. So I take a full dropper like that, and I basically, you will have to feel it, and I literally touch my scalp, and like I don't push too much. As you see, I probably did like 5 times like pushing in. Most of the time it takes for me like maybe 3 full droppers to fully kind of distribute in my entire head. Ooh, leaking, yeah, you don't want to put too much because it starts leaking. Better like more times but less push in, and then you can apply actually after. And you want to maybe apply where you have a little bit more issue going on. For the guys, some of the guys, they have more issue over here, start balding, which is totally fine. So once you put in, if you feel like wet, then it's okay. You want to massage. For the guys or for those ladies with the short hair, you don't need to put maybe as much as I did, but you gently massage and make sure your hands are clean. All right, so you massage it maybe for a minute, maybe less. When you feel it's inside, then you take dermaroller and dermaroll your scalp. I'm taking my dermaroller. I'm using Genarme Beauty, of course, real individual needle dermaroller, 0.75 millimeter. I basically divide my hair in half like that. And now I might not be able to see well, but you will understand what I mean, because kind of look at the viewfinder, look at the camera, make sure I'm in focus. It's not easy, but so there are a few ways how you want to dermaroll your scalp. You can follow the line and go back and forth like this. And if you're a guy, if you have a short hair, it doesn't matter really which way you're gonna be, you can do like that, you know, back and forth, up and down. But I do have long hair, as you see, so I have to be careful. Or you go along the line, and I will say don't go more than 10 times, especially if you're beginner, don't roll more than 5 times. What happens with dermaroller, if you're using too big size, if you're using too much, your hair gonna get shocked and you might gonna lose some hair in the beginning. After that, it will come back, no worries. I'm warning you. I had clients that had that situation. In 1 or 2 months, they grow more and more and more. So don't overdo in the beginning. Like you will go to the gym. If you're just beginner, you never been to the gym in your life, you don't want to go and start lifting 50 pounds, right? It doesn't work like this. So imagine skin, scalp skin is the same as your face skin. A skin is like a muscle. You don't want to overdo. Rather do many times with the slower, with the smaller size and less intention than you will do after dermarolling for a year, right? I've been dermarolling my skin probably for 12 years right now. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. So again, go follow the line. If I'm seeing correctly, follow the line 5 times if you're beginner. If you advance, you can do 10 times. And like that literally is enough. If your hair tangles, because I have many people saying, Jen, hey, my hair get tangled, what do? You want to have a clean scalp, you want to have a wet hair, and you want to have as wet hair as possible and hold it. If it's get tangled because you are not doing one of those things that I'm saying, hold it, like literally hold it. If you hold like this and don't go crazy, don't go too fast. This is a slow process. Trust me, this thing works. So it doesn't matter. You can do this way and go up, 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 or you can do this way 10 times. Now, if you already been dermarolling your scalp for more than a year on consistent basis, that's mean every single week, let's say with 0.5, you can do 15 times. You're a pro, you're a master, you're a VP. You can do 15 times. And now you basically do the same exact your entire head. I wish I had someone helping me here with the camera focus and with the hair, but I will try to do this on my own. Just need to. That's why for me to do this one is easier. You don't want to start with 0.75 or 1 millimeter if you're just a beginner. I don't know if I'm doing correctly, but you guys understand what I'm saying. And basically like that, I'm gonna do my entire head. That's it. So basically after I am done pushing more liquid oxygen to disinfect dermaroller, leave it on my counter, and tomorrow is gonna be dry, it's gonna evaporate, and I'm just gonna close the case and store it where I usually leave my dermaroller. Now after all, I can take again and apply a little bit more of the hair serum, just so scalp a little bit red is totally normal. Tomorrow if you're gonna go out in the sun, make sure you wear a hat for the next day or 2. too. That's very, very important. And I recommend to do this, guys, before bed because it's evening right now here. As you see, it's dark. I'm applying a little bit on the scalp and I do not touch it because it might gonna hurt if you're going to touch it. If you have any more questions, please if you have any more questions, please leave me down below. I'll be happy to answer, and please subscribe if you haven't. Bye.